What's up, everybody? Okay, so finally two monitors. I purchased a second one so I can actually see chat here. I'll be a little bit more reliable and fast to read your guys' messages off. But French Tanks, they're in the dev server, and honestly, I was gonna finish work up today and then stream, but they're here, and I couldn't help myself. I'll just work later. Give me a second to turn off sound, or not sound, music. There we go. Alright, we can't have that on because copyrights. But let's take a look at all of the tanks because the whole tree is here. I think the whole tree is here. And let's just kind of go down the list, look at what's at each level first, and then we'll get into a match. So for starters, let's... Hey, what's up, username? Actually, hold up. Let me really quickly... Let me just tell everybody that I'm live. Hold on. In the Discord. How do I share this? Share. Come on, bro. Help me. Help me, YouTube. Help me. Here we go. Share. Boom. At everyone. Give me a second. Dev stream, live stream, French tanks, goodness. Boom. Okay. Alright. Let's bring the game back up. Sorry about that. Alright, so back in the game. Wait, chat's not up. It's a mess. I gotta get this new double monitor setup fixed. I'll probably have to play this in windowed. ARL 44, AMX 40. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at everything and we'll find out what exactly is in. For starters, I want to preview the premium tanks. So this is your low tier premium. Oh, look at it. It's so derpy and cute. He had a 75mm cannon along with a little machine gun somewhere. 40mm of hull armor for 1.3, and it looks like it's pretty curved. Let's actually look at that. So this is... Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. I mean, there is a weak spot, but if you're hitting this area here is weak, but herp derp, yeah, this area here and this area I wouldn't shoot for. This area, the lower plate is actually going to be worse. So the upper plate here, this section here, and then maybe the turret possibly, but definitely you're not going to want to be shooting these sides here, or this side. So I think this tank is actually a perfect example of how I think the French are going to play. I think at the low tiers they're going to be really well armored, but as you get up higher they're going to have less speed and less armor. Because here we can see it's a pretty low, why is it knots, man? It's a pretty low max speed, but pretty well armored, and actually well armored all around. Cool, so that's the first little baby premium tank. We'll hop back here, go away. Let me actually, while we're out, game options, angle it hard, yeah. Where is common? Where do I find the frickin' units of measurement? Battle interface, perhaps? Yeah, here we are. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so the max speed there is, only 22 miles per hour. So then you have the B1 Tear, and I didn't get this one, but you've got this one here. Again, you're going to be looking at a lot of armor, a sort of Churchill. It's sort of Churchill 1-esque, in my opinion. Actually, very Churchill 1-esque with the armor and the gun setup. Reminds me a lot of a Churchill. Let's take a look at these armor values as well. So you've got, oh gosh, this mouse. 70mm there, yeah. 80, 150 on the lower plate. Do not aim for the lower plate. But you can see when it's angled, let's say you angle it to about here, this all goes up to about 100. That's still around 100. That's, yeah, you're not getting through that. Yeah, this thing angled would be maybe, no, that'd be pretty terrifying. So that's going to be like, I think, a low tier freaking Churchill 1 type deal. Fell in love with French tanks because of War Thunder, or World of Tanks. Good to note, good to note. Let's take a look at this one. This is the M4 that I got. I guess we customize it. So let's see here. In armor, I'm not expecting a whole lot. Yeah, it's interesting. But let's take a look at the turret armor on this because that's actually a big deal. Hey, what's up, King Jong-un? Yeah, no, this is... So the turret armor is actually remarkably... But see, this is exactly falling into the, I think, French design later tier, is that it's going to be lightly armored but fast and able to pack a punch. Because here, the turret, anything's going to penetrate that. But the autoloader. You know what? I said we were going to give an overview of everything first, but let's just... I just want to see. Let's just go there. Auto? What does that mean? Auto camouflage? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, let's just see. I just want to see how the autoloader works. This will be the only one. After this one, we're gonna go back to and what's up, Kim Jong-un, if I didn't say that already. But after this one, we'll go back to overviewing the whole tree. But I just want to see how the autoloader works. I'm excited about that. Excitement. Let's see. Oh, okay. So hold on. Where's our gun sight? I don't know. But let's just... Okay, so... Okay. So... Huh. So this is me... This here is the time for reloading an entire clip, I believe. Wow, that's long. That's a long time. Wow, that is a long time. Definitely after you dump your clip. I mean, you're gonna be... You gotta hide. There's no way after you dump a clip you're gonna just stay around. Like, you need to hide or reposition. Because there's such a long time. So it's gonna be interesting playing with autoloaders. Okay, so that is the clip reload there. Let's see here. And then we'll get back 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. So like 7 seconds between each shot, give or take. Well, no, you actually have a clip of 12 rounds. So here I'm just... I mean, it's fast, but not like... It's fast. It's got a 7-second reload, basically. But it's not like... I don't think it's going to be hugely overpowered. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be hugely overpowered. I think you're definitely going to have an advantage. And the 12 rounds before a reload is nice. But then this. I don't even want to count how long that is. That's so long. Okay. We'll return to hangar. So that's how the autoloader works. I mean, we can dive down into that more in the matches, but I just wanted to jump into it real quick. But yeah, it's 12 rounds per clip. But if you try switching clips, it pops the clip out, I guess, and then you have only 10 rounds remaining in that clip. So anyway, that's the M4 that I got. This is the AMX-13. Yeah, I saw that. The light vehicle mechanic seems interesting. I think it'll pair nicely with the French, but we'll see. So this is the AMX-13. Wow. Look at this. I mean, personally, I think that is ugly and horrible. There's just so many things going on up there, but still, it's pretty nice. And you can see, yeah, you got 80 millimeters of armor at 6.7. 6.7? I could see this becoming STRV 2.0, basically. Though, at 6.7 for 4 ATGMs, an autoloader, yeah, I could see it easily hitting that. But yeah, just looking around, it is, you know, 37 miles per hour, but lightly armored. Alright, so now let's take a look. So these are going to be, we'll start with the reserve vehicles, and we'll take a look at those. and then we'll take a look at others. Oh, look at this thing. It's such derp. It looks so silly. So this is, yeah, this is just, I mean, the turret armor is pretty decent. I'll give it that. Yeah, the turret armor is pretty decent, but the hull on this is just meh. 24 miles per hour. Let's go back. Let's take a look at the H35. So this one here, what do we got? 37. So the other one was a 45. This is a 37 millimeter. And it looks like the armor will be better on this model than the other one, but possibly what you're trading off is maybe less gun performance. So we took a look at the AMC, and then this was the H35. So this is the AMX line here. This transitions into some American tanks and then back into other French tanks. This here is, I guess, their heavy tank line, and that just kind of stops. This is their only AA, I believe, and then this is tank destroyers. Okay, so medium tanks, light tanks, heavy tanks, AA, tank destroyers. Cool. Alright, so let's take a look at the FCM36 preview. Oh man, I got a little bit of cold. Whoa, what the? Such, I'm gonna call you Pyramid Tank. This is gonna be called Pyramid Tank, I think. Wow, though. The armor for a battle rating 1.0. So it has the same 37 as the other, but the armor... Wow, that's interesting. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, so this one is... I mean, if you angle with it, you're not going to get huge benefit, but... It's just this thing. This is such derpiness. It's so funny. Actually, let's look at the X-ray. No, there's not even a dude standing in there. I don't know. But this thing is interesting. It's very well armored for what it is. Let's take a look at the AMR 35 ZT3. So this is the start of their tank destroyers. Oh, look at that riveted construction. Oh yeah. Rivets are king. But this is the start of their tank destroyer line. So this has a 25 millimeter? Is that a 25 millimeter on a tank destroyer? That's weird. Normally tank destroyers are bigger. The guns for them are bigger, but this is a 25. That's almost within the size of being an anti-tank rifle. But it's a cannon. Huh. This is going to be interesting. It's such a small... Huh. That'll be interesting. I'm curious to try that. So let's take a look at then the H39, which I think is just an upgrade / update to the H35. Look at that Hotchkiss, right big on the front. Yeah, this looks like just an update. It goes to a 75 millimeter cannon this time, so you get a better armament, I think, but in the same hull. At about the same speed. Then we have the R39, which is probably going to be an update to that other one. No, this is something entirely different. Okay. Oh, look, it's that little thing. The that appears on the FT17. Cute. The armor here is whatever, but it does have a 75. I mean, the armor here is... I don't know, there's some weak points. What's up, Sean? Thanks for joining. I don't know, the turret armor seems decent-ish. I don't know. This one's interesting. I just like that part. Alright, let's go back. We'll take a look at the AMC 35 now. So this here... Okay. It's riveted construction again. What's the top tier? We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Polish flag in the background? I don't know. I don't don't know if there is. I'll take a look. So this is a 47 again. Armor is, it's like 50 millimeters. I haven't played low tier in so long that I'm not really sure, to be honest, what's good armor down there. It's kind of interesting. It looks almost like a Tetrarch. Okay, S35. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. S35. Oh, okay. So these are these derp things. That you do not want to shoot that. But the rest of this is all relatively light, and it's only a 47. Okay, let's head back. B1 bis. This is a heavy. Add more jets. I imagine they have to. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Again, 2.3. This one is just like the Tear, but in the regular line here. Oh, how crazy is that? Look at that. Look at that right there. Hold on. Is that your... How interesting. Look at this. It drops off. Like the armor doesn't continue in the slope there. How interesting. I wonder if that's... No, I wouldn't consider that a weak spot. It's a little bit weaker. How interesting, though. What an interesting design. Tight crew compartment. But cool. So this is heavy right here. Some decent armor on the front. Then we have their only AA vehicle. The CCKW 353 AA. This looks ridiculously long. Like, that looks extra long. I think that's probably the longest AA vehicle we've got in the game. I'm curious to know how this will perform. It's a Bofors. I mean, it should be pretty good. What's the, no, not the armor. .76 millimeters of penetration at 3.0. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, this will be interesting to play. Then we have the SAU-40, which is another tank destroyer. And this one, oh wow, that's interesting. It looks almost like a Stug and like an M3 Lee. Like a Stug and a Sherman had a bastard child. That's what it looks like. Yeah, a Stug and a Sherman just got together. This is what happened. But it's a 75 millimeter gun at 2.7. The armor is it's whatever. That little top turret there is where your commander sits. That's interesting. Only 3 crew. Okay, so let's take a look. This is going to be an M4. Is there anything special about you? No, that's just a run-of-the-mill M4. Not even a fancy color. I mean, I don't know. It looks slightly different, but... let's see. Then they get an M10. Nothing fancy about that. It's just an M10. Although... I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit... I feel like they look slightly different, but... I could be wrong. But it should be just like it's American. Okay, so the first AMX-13 comes at 3.3. And is this... Hold on. So you get the first AMX-13 at 3.3. Oh, look at that turret. That's pretty funny looking. So is this one autoloader as well, or 7.5 seconds? Wow, look at that ammo. Oh look, these are the modifications for light tier. So airstrike modification, smoke grenade, and improved optics. Those are the new modifications. Interesting. Is this auto-loaded or no? That's my one question. I guess we can... No, we can't test drive it to find out. So I don't know if this one has the auto-loader. It kind of seems like it does. But at the same time... No, it doesn't. This one is manually loaded. Okay. You can tell because you see this one's 12 shots per minute. This one here is a 7.5 second reload time. But the reload time on this isn't going to be too far behind this. You figure 12 shots per minute is a shot every... I don't know. What is that? I need a calculator. Calculator. I don't know if they have a loader, because somebody does have to load the clips, I think. 12 divided by 60. No, that's not. 60 divided by 12? Okay, so the auto-loaded vehicle should have a reload rate of 5 seconds per each shot. In Sim, I wasn't getting exactly that. I think it was a little bit longer, but according to the stat card, it should be 5 seconds in between each shot. Which we can test out again later, where this is 7.5 seconds. So you're not too far behind. And then we can see the reload rate for the entire clip is 45 seconds. And actually, why don't we take a look to see what you were saying, whether they have a loader in there. Gunner. I see gunner, I see commander, I see driver, and I see machine gunner. So I think the commander just selects what clip to load in. And you can see these are circular because these are the clips themselves. So actually, I wonder how... As you can see, there's no damage mechanic for the autoloader system. Which I believe in real life that would be... Well, maybe the ammo would just explode anyway. I don't know. But there's no modeling of the autoloader. And this looks to be treated instead of like clips, like ammo. So I wonder how it depletes when you fire it. That's something we should test. Because if it's set up properly, this, as you fire, each of these should disappear. And it should pool from down here to then go into there. But we'll have to see. But it doesn't appear they have a loader. Actually, let's take a look at this one just to see how it looks. Yeah, same setup, same exact thing. So, yeah, I'm curious to know how those will play out. Okay, so we just took a look at the manually loaded version of that. This is an M4A4 with a French cannon on it. This is not an auto-loaded cannon. It's a French 75. I think... oh, this is the Sherman... This is the Super Sherman. That's what this is. Yeah, this is the Super Sherman used by the Israelis, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the Super Sherman. Okay, cool. So we'll drop back. Then they get a jumbo. I don't think there's going to be anything special here, but we'll take a look just in case. Hey, what's up, Delir? Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your day of school. Yeah, this just looks like a regular jumbo to me. No, that's not what I wanted to click. Yeah, just a regular jumbo. Alright, man. Do not get caught. Alright, and then this is your first AMX13 that's auto-loaded. So the first auto-loader you get is this M4. So auto-loader at 4.7, and that should have a 5-second reload time. Then the next one you can get is the AMX13 up here, the Lorraine 40T as well. And are you auto-loaded? No, you are not. Okay, so this is the first two in the regular tree auto-loaded weapons. So let's take a look at the regular AMX. Yeah, it looks like how you would expect it. Not too much different. You can see it's only a 3 crew, but it's a light tank, so speedy at 37 miles per hour. With that 75, not bad. Let's take a look at the Lorraine 40T, because this is... Technically, this is a heavy tank. Well, so the French considered it a heavy tank, if I'm correct. But in the game, it's being considered a medium because it's not exactly heavy tank armor, or heavy tank speeds, so it's getting a medium tank designation in-game, but the French did consider it a heavy. So, taking a look at its armor, yeah, we can see that's not, I wouldn't consider this heavy tank armor. I mean, even with the, unless we're looking at, no, I don't think we're looking at, I don't think it's 2 plates there. So I think this is the only plate. I mean, it's possible that there's a 30mm plate underneath. No, because look, even the whole armor, it says 40. So, yeah. I mean, if you angle and they decide to shoot at, I don't know, man. I suppose if you angle it, it'll be, and they shoot on the other side, you'll be fine. If you leave it front on, you're not really getting a benefit anywhere except maybe up here. The lower glacis is 90. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not definitely not a heavy, definitely more of a medium. Yeah. And we can take a look at the x-ray. So this has 4 crew members, a gunner, a commander, and this one does have a loader, even though it's auto-loaded. Now this one shoots only 9 shots per minute. Oh, is this? So we can see here the cannon breaches. Oh, look. So this one here does have, look at that. This does have a clip system in it. So why isn't that in? Maybe we're just looking at the dev blog and they've not modeled them in yet. But this one does not have the clips modeled in. It doesn't have any of that modeled in. But then on the Lorraine 40T, if we look at that, you can see it's all treated as the cannon breach, which honestly I'm fine with. I'm fine with the loading system being treated as cannon breach. But you can see the clip in there, and it's housing ammo. I'm actually curious to know if you hit the cannon breach, like the clip, and it doesn't hit, like if you hit the clip, if it would protect the ammo at all. But interesting. So this one does have the system modeled, and we can see the clip underneath there, and assume it just, I don't know actually. Free Assassin's Creed Black Flag, nice. But this is going to be cool. This will be a neat tank. Such a big, like, engine setup here. Or a lot of space for the engine. Small engine itself. Interesting, though. Very neat. Alright, we'll come back. So let's look at the CA Lorraine. So this is another 100mm, although this one is not auto-loaded. This one is manually loaded. It looks like a Hetzer-ish? It looks Hetzer-ish, in my opinion. Although, I don't know, it looks very much like a German tank destroyer. You can see the sloping of the armor up here is pretty big. Although, if you manage to hit this ring here, you'll be good. It's not going to benefit much from angling. You're better off just going straight on. But, neat. And this has 5 crew. Okay. Big tank. Alright, now let's look at the AMX 1390. So this has a 90mm cannon instead of the 75. And it's still auto-loader. Actually still at the same rate and everything. Oh wow, look at that cannon. I just want to take a moment and admire that. That's a beauty right there. So this is equipped with a 90mm cannon versus the 75. That's pretty neat. You can see the 2 up there. It's still going to have your same armor and speed, so won't look into that too much. And this one still has the 75, so that's actually pretty cool. And here we have the AMX 30 1972 model. And this is going to be a 105mm cannon, 40 mph speed, very well sloped armor, going up to about 170. There's a little bit of a weak spot right here possibly, but depending on how you hit this, I mean, you're looking at, especially if it's, well, actually angling doesn't, well, yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. Well, I mean, it's at 7.7, so there's gonna be, it's gonna be going up against rounds that have lots of penetrating power. But this front plate, man, you're looking at like 200 to 300 effective thickness, and that's crazy. The turret up here is less so. You're looking at only about, well, no, you're still looking high hundreds, mid 200s. It does have a 20 mil. Yeah, it does. You are right. It has a 20 mil right up there. If we pop that off, you can see it right there. Actually, it's super small and hidden. How interesting, dude. Look at that. Look at that. It's so small. I wouldn't even think that that's the 20 mil right there. But look at this cupola. This thing is huge. So I could see that being a weak spot. If you hit this upper front plate, you're going to have problems. But the turret could give you problems in some areas, but I think overall it's going to be easier than the upper front plate. Lower front plate is also going to be easier than both of the turret and upper front. And then if you can hit this, you're going to be good, I think. So you'll at least take out... Oh, yeah, if you hit that, you probably have a high chance of hitting the ammo that's thrown all back here. So this is manually reloaded, 11 seconds. 105, man, that is a beefy cannon, dude. Dude, this tank, honestly, this tank has me pretty excited. It looks nice, and it looks like it could be very powerful. I'm excited to get that. We'll have to try to, we'll try to make it towards that, I think, during dev testing. Now let's look at the AMX50. Fuck. So this looks like the modified version of the previous one we were looking at. This one has a 15mm cannon up top, as you can see. The armor is, oh wow, a lot thicker. So you're having 300mm of effective thickness here. And here is your look. Wow, look at that thing, man. 120mm cannon. Wow, look at that. It's got about a 20-second reload time. But very neat, very neat indeed. Now this one only has 4 crew, the other one had 5. So you lose a crew member in this one. But pretty neat. Wonder if... Nah, I doubt it. Pretty neat, yeah. Cool. Okay, so we'll go back here. What shells for the AMX50? Let's see. AMX50, the default is Obus de Rupture. I don't know. So I guess it ruptures things. 303mm, and then you have an explosive round that you have to research? No, you just have an explosive round, I think. And that one is there. So main is armor piercing. Just straight armor piercing. No explosive filler. Let's go over look at the AMX30. And modifications. This one gets heat as its first round, I believe. And that's 360mm penetration. Then you have a high explosive and a smoke shell. So this one has heat as its primary. And looking at the AMX30, because that's kind of nearby. The AMX30 with the 90mm does have heat FS. It has heat FS, it has, yeah. So, heat FS, armor piercing, and armor piercing. No, heat FS, so heat fin stabilized, heat, and armor piercing. That is your kind of rank 5 right there. And then we'll take a look at rank 6. AMX13 Hot. So this here is the... Okay, so this is the 13 with the 75. Not the 90, which is, I don't know, kind of saddening in my opinion. But you do have the autoloader. And it does have... no, it doesn't have... So you have armor piercing cap, ballistic cap, no heat, but you do have a 2nd gen, I believe, guided missiles. So this one can be controlled with the mouse versus the WASD, and 800mm penetration. That's crazy. And you got 6 of those on each side, and it looks better than the premium. Airstrike modification. So that's part of the new changes they're doing for light tanks. Light tanks are now going to get airstrike modifications and improved optics. Basically, the airstrike allows them to have reduced spawn points for planes, and improved optics gives them, I don't know, better visual range or something. So basically, light tanks are going to be able to spot and put markers on enemy tanks now as an ability. So that'll be interesting to test too. Anyway, that's the overview. Honestly, the AMX13 hot to me is a little bit disappointing. I'm much more excited about the AMX30. That's really what I'm excited about here. So I think we're going to research this one and say screw it, use the choose a crew, throw you right on there, and let's play around with this autoloader and really get to use it. What's in here? Battle Royale. Okay, but I think we're probably going to have to, I mean, we could try tank realistic battles and see where that gets us, but we're probably going to have to do arcade, just thinking about it. I just want army. Don't forget the premium. I looked at the premium first, actually. If you want to look at them, just scroll back. Alright, let's just use this. That seems like a different camouflage. Hold on, that's an entirely different camouflage. This is... Huh, interesting. Alright, let's see if we can get into a realistic battle. And I'm going to say no. Looking at this, I'm going to say definitely not. So we're going to cancel, and we're going to go to arcade. Does the dev... So the dev server gives you bonus to research within the dev server, so everything is 75% less. It doesn't transfer, so this just enables us to get to the different tanks as fast as possible, basically. But we're going to run up in arcade, and using the M4, hopefully we can get to the AMX30 pretty fast. That's what I'm really excited about. That's the French tank that I'm most curious in. So let's start with this M4. So I'm not going to pack any HE. I'm just going to pack... So we have 5 clips of armor piercing capped. 168 millimeters of penetration. 1,000 meters second velocity. But no HE filler. We're playing arcade because I think we're going to have to. Since everybody's just going to be using French tanks. Let's be honest here. Trying to get into battle now. Are you going to let me join the stupid battle? Thank goodness. Alright, here we are. So, being arcade, I'm not going to be exactly sure. 12 rounds in each clip. Being arcade, I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to play out, if that makes sense. Like, I can't relate it exactly to my other experiences, because I'm mostly playing in sim and stuff. But we can at least get an idea of how the different things work. You know, let's screw this. We're going to go this way. Yeah, so we have 12 rounds in a clip and 5 clips total. Seeing these markers is weird as heck. Can we shoot that guy? Hey, we can. So yeah, no HE filler. It's the same as British tanks. So at least, honestly, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,000. So it feels like the reload rate is a little bit longer than, because it says you can shoot 12 rounds per minute, but it feels like you're waiting more around 7 seconds per shot, which is the same reload rate as the manually loaded version. So I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Be interesting to find out. Who would that guy be? Yeah, it'd be interesting to find. Oh, hello there. Oh, you're just an AI. The rounds? No, they perform, I guess, as well as British rounds do. Jumbo. Nope, that didn't go well. Okay, and we've got one shot before our clip reloads here. So let's see if we can't disable this AMX. Wants to peek out? No. Okay, so that's our clip. We have to wait like 45 seconds now, and there's dudes all over. Right, we're going to drop smoke here. Dang, dude, I'm trying my best here. I really don't want to. Go away, buddy. I don't want you here. Leave me be. Let me be, buddy. Yeah, that clip thing is something else. But I think the smoke is blocking him from seeing us. However, our gunner's dead, I guess. So, okay, we're gonna try to run. Make a run for it. Alright, so we're going to try to get behind this rock here, which should hopefully be a little bit safer. Oh, look, our clip is back. Okay. So yeah, that like managing your clip there is going to be an interesting aspect to keep in mind, like using these tanks, because you can't just, like, in that situation I knew I had one round and it was like, okay, do I dump it and try to get set up faster, or do I wait? Take a peek up here. Good there, so let's push these guys here. Chihakai. Got this M4. So I wonder if this guy, and again, it adds a whole different dynamic, because now I'm like, okay, does this guy have a clip? Just... Okay, we didn't get the kill for him. That's fine. I thought there was another guy this way. Buddy. Trying to check for enemies. But yeah, going back to, what's it called? It doesn't feel like it's reloading as fast as it should. And you're thinking 12 shots per second? If I time, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get behind this rock. Pull up the timer on my phone. It won't be very, like, what's it called? But it'll do the job. Actually, here, let me just pull up the timer here. Alright, so I'm gonna hold the mouse button and I'm gonna fire, and I'm gonna start a timer, and we'll see how long it takes between firing the next shot. Okay. So it's maybe like, no, I guess it's closer to 5.5 seconds maybe. So I could maybe, we're around 12 rounds per minute. Because I got, between those shots, it was 11 seconds total. So you figure you're about, I mean, when you factor in my reaction time, maybe 5.5 seconds, I don't know. Because it's a little over 11 seconds. I got 11:41, and that was for those two shots. So I'm guessing we're like 5.5 seconds. But pretty neat. Oh, I need to move. Did we kill someone? Or hit somebody? Maybe we hit somebody with artillery. Let's head this way some more. Yeah, those are hits with artillery. Let's see if we can't get these guys from far range here. Oh yeah, they're way in the open. There was that guy that jumped off the cliff, though. I wonder if he's alive. Let's go take a peek. Yeah, I mean, oh wow, that's all of the. This is all that we can look up. Oh, nice. So that there is the manually reloading version of the vehicle. Hard stop. Oh gosh, cannon, please. Oh wow, that's all that we can look up. Look at that. That's crazy. You can't hit this. Wow, look at that. We cannot hit this guy unless we maybe pull up on a hill like so. That's the only way we were able to. Okay, yeah, that's cool. No, give me an assist. Give me an assist for. Oh, okay. No, it gave me down there. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Just give me an assist for blowing up an ammo rack. But yeah, the look at this. So the only way we were able to pull that shot is by going on this hill. This vehicle has no, I don't know, not depression, but like ascension, gun ascension, elevation. There we go. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Here we go. This is the look. Look, it's the truck. Pew 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 pew. I should have let him live. But I was not going to take that chance. He was actually penetrating my ammo there and injuring my peoples. That back there, see those shots? Those look like Bofors to me. Let's see here, what do we got? So I'm pretty sure there are going to be some AA back around this corner. Maybe they moved. I guess they moved. Okay. Or maybe they were killed. Whatever the case may be. But pretty cool. So first impressions are, it's not bad. Definitely a speedy reload. And it's solid shot, so I think a lot of people are gonna not like it, but as somebody coming from British, I don't mind it at all. Yeah, as somebody coming over from the British, I don't mind it at all. So the depression is also kind of meh. The depression and elevation are both sort of meh to me. And it's arcade, so I can't give you guys a direct comparison. But it also feels like the turret rotation is pretty fast. But neat altogether. We'll see if we can't speed through. Oh, that's interesting. Right? What does clicking this do? Interesting. Cool. Some new UI to try to get people to buy premium more. Alright, so we got that. We'll go ahead and order it. Sure, we'll throw it on there. Finish. Now we'll research this. And we'll start researching this. Okay. So our goal is just going to be to blaze through this tree. Boom. And then we'll get the M4, then the M4A4. This is a Super Sherman here, then the 40T, and then the AMX. Okay, sweet. So we should be able to get this fast. Let us continue. And actually, while we are, what is 210 RP, 137,000 price? Crew train is higher than the price? That's crazy. Maybe we're looking at... Oh, because maybe this is just showing us the reduced Lions cost, or... I don't know, man. I don't know how this works. But you can get some idea of stuff. Repair cost was only 3,600. Alright. Here we are, Berlin. But so far I'm liking the Sherman with the autoloader. It's gonna be, I think, the earliest use of the autoloader, and it's interesting. As a player coming from British, where solid shot is all I used anyway, it doesn't feel like, I could see if you're coming from American tanks or Russian tanks that you would feel like disadvantaged, perhaps. But this doesn't feel that way. It feels, but again, that's me because I came from British. Overall, the clip system, I I don't know. I need to use it more to get a good assessment of it, because whoa, what? Oh, we joined in progress and this dude's like right in our face. All right, buddy. Oh gosh, depression. So, oh, this sucks. So yeah, I haven't used it enough to really know whether it's good or not. Like, it's hard for me to say, hey, this is really, really good, or this is really, really bad. What I can say is that when you have to reload your clip, it really is a big deal. Like, you have to pull back, you have to retreat, you cannot stay on the front lines. Can you guys hear the game at all? I just realized I don't know that you guys can hear the game. Get out of here. A bit. Okay. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear this game at all. Wait a minute. Ah, oh, rest in peace, me. Did not expect surprise T-34. It was actually an artillery shell that killed me anyway. Interesting. My cable is getting caught up underneath my wheel. Okay, here we go. So that sucked. Got defeated real fast. I need to blow my nose. Give me a second, I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah, so are you guys not able to hear? I feel like you can't hear, I feel like there's no sound for the game. Is that the case for you guys? I don't know. Let me know if you can hear the sound or not. Because OBS is saying there's no sound. Also, sorry for the blank screen. Alright, here we are, we're back. So, at least this is a longer match, so we'll get a better testing period. Getting some Discord messages. Hope you don't mind if I check those while I ride around. Alright, cool. An arcade feels so... what's it called? I wish that the dev server had AI and RB that you could just go up against or sim. But this is fine. What I really want to get to is the MX30, and I think we can get that. Good here. We're good to the front. Okay, so we're gonna cross this way. Alright, so I'm seeing some destroyed things up here. Nothing there, okay. Now, like, I can't even... that's the one thing. Because of this turret design, like, I can't even go up there and shoot at things. I know that I won't have the depression to shoot them. And if I was on the floor, I don't think I'd have the elevation to shoot up at people on the wall. So that's one thing you really have to consider with the French tanks, is their lack of depression and elevation. Like, because obviously going up that hill there would be a much better move, but we just can't. And that guy's loader. Got a gunner of that guy. Pushing our little gun breach here, but... ah, there we go. That was our gun breach there. That went to pretty... oh no, it's you too. Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess we'll take the S35. Go over this way. Darn you to you two. We really needed those points. Needed that M4. Oh, look at this thing. Look at you, buddy. It's so thin. Oh no. Such sadness. Okay. Let's just, oh gosh. Not even an arcade, man. So, note to everybody, mobility on this thing sucks. But on the bright side, if you carry only 30 rounds, it appears that you don't even have ammo in your racks at all. So that's nice. That's a real nice benefit. Oh no. Okay, come on. He's just an M. Aw, man, come on! Brutal. Gotta let the little guys live sometimes. Rest in peace, my crew. Take our trusty AMC-34 into battle. Look at this. Just two people. Now the ammo displays properly for this guy, so. But the turret rotation is slow. And so is everything else. Pew. Aw, rest in peace me. Yeah, these reserve tanks aren't going to be able to do anything for us. We're just giving people free kills. That was it? That's all that happened? Oh. I'm like, my guy just felt like giving up, I guess? Alright. Oh, that guy just died. This is another M4. Here we've got the 13FL11. The turret design on this reminds me of a Kugelblitz. Yeah. So this is the Super Sherman here. So I want to watch this guy to see if we can see how he does. It looks like the mantlet may be thicker than normal Shermans. Yeah, so he's facing up against a KV2 there, I believe? Yeah, he is. So I'm curious to see. Let's see what happens. I wonder if he has HE filler in his shells. I guess we could always take a look, but what's the fun of that? There we go. Oh! Okay, there you go. No, you're phasing into the ground, I'm pretty sure. No, you're good, okay. Oh, he's dead. Rest in peace. So, it looks like, at least in my opinion, it looks like he's good. You're still going to suffer from the same depression and, what's it called, issues, possibly? And elevation issues. I guess we'll just RTH here. But I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think that's going to be the French's downfall, is that their cannons don't seem to have good elevation or depression. So I think that's going to be their downfall. It's very... If somebody's above you on hill, like the match before where we were on whatever that map is with the bridge and junk, you could see that we just couldn't shoot that guy. But I don't think he could shoot us either. I think that's what saved us. Just because he couldn't point his barrel down low enough. It'll be interesting though. I'm curious to see how it all plays out. And I'm really curious about the AMX. That's what I want to get. That's what I want to end this with. I just realized that I'm still tracking time. Alright, let's pull out the good old M4A1 FL10 or whatever. Yeah. That's a bridge. We'll head over this way. Huh. That's interesting. I think I may have found the... I don't know. We'll have to see. So here we'll get to test the depression. Oh! Firefly. Rest in peace, us. I feel like I'm noticing more detail in this in the camera where you're getting burnt down and stuff. Oh, well that sucks. Now we lost our thing so fast that we're stuck with like garbage. Alright. What? Why did it spawn us up here? We clicked down there. Alright. Let's take our baguette tank. Yeah, I think the turret rotation on the M4 with the autoloader is pretty fast. In comparison to this, it's definitely fast. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure we've got like 50 millimeters. Oh god! Why? Good sir, please, spare me. Oh, sir, please, no. Please, no, sir. Nope. Rest in peace, us. Time to take out a reserve tank. Aw, yeah, boys. Okay. This is the better of the two reserve tanks. I guess we'll just spawn here like always. Watch, if we click here and it spawns us up here, I'm gonna be so ticked. Alright, now we spawned here. Alright, so that guy was like up in these hills. Oh, look. Are you the guy that killed me? Goodness, my... Yeah, take that, optics. No, go away, plane. You can probably really hurt me. Don't worry, S35. You got support here. Here we are in our... Oh, gosh. Rest in peace, buddy. I'm not supporting you anymore. I'm just gonna fall back, actually. We're just gonna hide. Hiding, I think, will be the best tactic. Maybe surrender? I think this is when we should choose... Oh gosh, we should have definitely chosen surrender. For sure. I would like to surrender now. Oh, we have a friend. I guess we're gonna have to repair, aren't we? I'm not going anywhere, huh? I can kill that. Oh gosh. Rest in peace, crappy cannon. No, go away! Sad. We're super dead. Super duper dead. Oh well. Rest in peace, us. Okay, so I guess next mission, hopefully we don't die in the M4 so fast. Pretty cool though. The tanks are... The low tier tanks I could care less about, but maybe that's just because I don't play low tier very often, and I don't really find rank 1 and rank 2 tanks. I don't care for rank 1 and rank 2 tanks. Yeah, I don't care for rank 1 and rank 2. I really start, like, rank 3 is when I start enjoying tanks, so we'll see how, like, the Super Sherman is, for example, or the first Amex. But we're getting there, we're getting there. So hopefully we can get this M4, get that out of the way, then get down to this 40,000 RP. That's gonna be fun. I just want to play with the AMX 30 just once, just to try it. But after this, we're streaming this, but later on tonight we will be doing ARC. So this won't be our only stream for the day. Here we are. Yeah, I think I have to look into the sound issues that we're having, because I do not think we're... So I don't think we're having sound come through as it's supposed to. Here we go. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot. I'm a little afraid here. Actually, I'm very afraid. Dude, reverse speed is rivaling frickin' British. Actually, they feel very British to me in general, these tanks. Like, solid shot, yeah, you've got solid shot, you've got... Oof. Hey, what's up, little man? There we go, that was a good hit. Oh, he got us back. There we go. Got him there, though. Okay, let's... Oh, that's not good. We're gonna be stuck here, I think, so let's, Ouch, that's hurting. Stab, stab, don't hurt me. Nope, rest in peace, us. What's up, little man? Give me a second, guys. I did get a work message that I want to check. Alright, there we go. What's up, little man? And my son's awake too, so we'll see how he's obeying. So if he starts acting up, we might have to end it. You watching the tanks? Yeah, you like tanks? Are you gonna be... What type of tank are you gonna be? Are you gonna use Russian bias? No comment from him on the Russian bias, okay. What about British bias? Are you gonna be a little Nigel? No? Okay. American bias? No comment on American bias. What about French bias? Baguette bias? No. Are you gonna use German tanks? Oh, I think he said German tanks. He's gonna be a little German tanker. I guess he'll be the opposite of his dad. Let's see here. Making our way around. Something up there. Can we hit it? I guess let's just take an attacker maybe. I don't know how that works. Do you get still ground research points flying in a plane in arcade? That's one thing I don't know the answer to. Alright, we'll be up shortly. Okay, here we are. What do we got? We got bombs. Oh, it's a Spitfire. Go away! 50-second timer, okay. Watch this. Check this out. Get rid of this guy first. Yay! Airplanes! No, 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 no. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Go away. Get off of our 6, man. Just let us bomb things. Tail gunner, what's up? Are you dead? No! Why have you done this, Spitfire? Alright. We're back in our junkie tank here. Oh, you've hit a wall because he's... Oh, gosh. Okay, there we go. This tank is so slow. I pretty much hate everything about this tank. Oh, gosh. Rest in peace, buddy. I think he saw us. Maybe he chose to let us go. If we're lucky, we'll be able to shoot somebody as they're trying to pass by over here. If we're unlucky, someone's gonna come up on our rear and we're gonna die. Oh god, was that... Where did that come from? The front. Rest in peace, us. We have not very good eyes. Okay. Let's take out those glorious reserve tanks. Oh. Hey! We did it! Dun, 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 dun. We got a kill. In a reserve tank. I'm sorry for knocking you, reserve tank. I really am. You didn't deserve that. You deserve nothing but my respect. Oh. Son, I can't see. Hey, what's up, Jaws? Oh no, it's a bomb! It's a bomb! It's a bomb! It's a bomb! That was horrible. Quite terrifying. Alright, return to hangar. Super defeated. Yes, it is a small human. Boop and boop. Okay. No, don't touch the screen. No, you're gonna get your fingerprints on there. No! I don't want your dirty fingerprints on the screen. Yay, we got the M4. Okay. It's something. Okay, why are you handing me everything? What did you do to my little Lego figure? Dude, you made... I don't even know how he goes anymore, man. Made him all contorted and stuff. Alright. Okay. Good. You're making it impossible for me to see, buddy. No, don't touch the screen! I told you not to do that! I don't want your fingerprints there, man. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're almost there. We're on our way to the AMX-30. We just have these three to go. And that's cool, because these three are interesting tanks anyway to look at. The M4A4 Super. I believe that's the Super 50 that the Israelis used. And then you have the 40T, which is technically, like, historically a heavy tank, but it's considered a medium, and I can definitely see why in this game. But you'll have to forgive me, because I'm going to be playing around the head of my baby child. I'll have to be looking all around. I'm actually surprised the camera's editing him out. It's like it's deleting him from my life. Yeah. Why are we taking so long to join? Did they close the server or something? Wow, wow, wow. Do that? I'm gonna hit cancel. And we're gonna try again. There are only 2 people waiting. Maybe we... Did things get closed out or something? Oh, there we go. Sorry, buddy. He just has to play with everything on my desk. Oh, desert. Okay, so we'll get to see how the French tank... Well, no, it's arcade. I don't even think that they model things on here. Darn it, man. If only we could play in not arcade. Alright. Cool. Alright, so I guess we're going in towards the city. That's probably best because of the autoloader. I'm gonna have to move my head on this. I should put it in the middle above so that it's not blocking the info down there at the bottom left. Also, if I miss a message or two, just let me know. It's my son is, well, no, you can't let me know. Gosh darn it. My son is like right in the middle of everything. Yeah? Pretty certain he's using the webcam to look at himself. No, 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 no. No, 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 stop. No, that's bad. What you're doing right now is bad. You bad. Do not do what you have done. No, don't touch that. That is extra bad. You do not touch. What? Don't lift your shirt up on camera. Come on, I raised you better than that. Alright. Around this corner here. Dylan, stop. No. No, Dylan. No, what have you done? Okay. Goodness gracious, dude. Causing me to panic here. Aw, rest in peace us, dude. Rest in peace us. Wow, we got... That sucked. Buddy, you're making me die. Do you like making daddy die in video games? Come on, man. Alright. At least now we have an M4 as a backup. So we're not totally, what's it called? I can't tell because I switched monitors, but is this the same color as the American tanks, or is it slightly different? Help me know. Oh, we just climbed that rock. No, 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 don't touch those. Do not touch. No tocas. No. Bad. Bad. Stop touching everything, man. Just don't touch things. It's not that hard to not touch things. This is the angle that I have to look at to try to see my game. No, don't touch that either. Ah! Mistakes were made! Actually, mistakes were not made. We're alright. Are those better sparking effects? Yeah, look at that. There's spark effects. Check that out. That's new, right? Am I right or no? Look, those are definitely new. Dude, check that out. Hidden freaking stuff. Sparks off of enemy armor. That's pretty awesome. Dude, I want him to shoot at me with machine guns so that I can see. Oh, I don't have parts. Yeah, we didn't have a cannon there. Oh, come on, man. Not cool. Hey, mission complete. Here, why don't you go back to sitting in my lap? That was nice, wasn't it? Don't you remember how nice that was? What? Don't get fussy because you're not allowed to stand on the desk. That's not a way to behave. Oh, yeah. I'm saying, oh, yeah, because, okay. Somebody remind me, or maybe, I don't know. A pair of Yeezys dropped today. Like the shoes. Oh man, I did parts instead of, or tracks instead of parts. Gosh darn it. Hate when I do that. I guess here, let me set a reminder on my phone real quick. Because these are gonna drop and I want to get them. 20 minutes from now would be 42, so 30 minutes would be 52, 33 would be 55, 36 would be 58. Okay, so we're going to set a timer for 36 minutes, and after that we're going to try to get a pair of Yeezys. And let's continue going to battle. I actually just thought about something. You know what we can do? We can use golden eagles to speed through some of our research. We might do that. Yeah, I think after this match we might try to speed through some of our research with the golden eagles I have on hand. But so far, the French tanks don't seem overpowered by any means. I think a lot of people were questioning, a lot of people were afraid of the autoloaders coming into the game and afraid that that would bring some sort of like imbalance, but they don't, honestly, they don't shoot all that much faster in my opinion. I mean, maybe you get well, it's fast, don't get me wrong. You'll fire and reload and fire again in about 5 seconds. So don't get me wrong, it's fast, but I don't think it's at a level that you're necessarily going to be overpowered. And a lot of, maybe not all, but certainly a lot of their shells are only solid shot, like the British. So there is that factor to consider. Stop, dude. This kid, man. So there is that factor to consider. They're very similar to the British in that regard. Like, they honestly feel like British tanks in the sense that they are fast to reload, solid shot only, and yeah. They don't feel, I mean, like, they certainly are different than British tanks, because British tanks focus, I think, more on armor in the higher tiers, and these focus more on the punch of their guns, I believe. But, they do feel sort of like British Mark II. Or like, I don't know. They just feel... They feel comfortable to me, but I can see where a lot of players wouldn't like them. Specifically, the freaking gun depression. It's atrocious. Like, I forgot that I'm not going to be able to do anything there. Let's repair. And I guess get a new crew member, too. Oh, did that friendly just throw smoke for us, too? Or was that an enemy? But they're pretty good. I mean, I'm excited for them. I'm glad I got this Sherman. I don't like Shermans, let's put it that way, right? But this tank, I do like. Even though it is a Sherman. I don't like the American Shermans, I should say. I've liked the Firefly from what I've used of it. And, come on, kid. Why you gotta mess with everything? I've liked the Firefly. And I'm liking this, so I think I just don't like the firepower that the stock Sherman, the American Shermans come with. And albeit I haven't made it to the 76, so I'm sure that's different, but overall I have not cared for the American Shermans. But this one is different. I do like it. I don't like the chassis. I wish the chassis was different. I think I will like the AMX 13 a lot more. But I don't have the chance to try that, I don't think. Because I'm going to be trying to get to the AMX 30 as fast as I can. Because that's, to me, like with the French tanks coming, that's the one that I'm most excited about. Yeah, look at this crap depression, man. You have no depression. It's no depression, no elevation. It is really quite terrible. Okay. Alright. Fell back a little bit there. But yeah, like up there, for example, that Super Sherman we were shooting at across the map, in other tanks, other nations' tanks, I could have stayed behind the hill, but in this I had to go over the hill to engage them. So that is one of the biggest downsides I'm seeing so far to the French. Is just that lack of depression and elevation. Alright. So we played around with those. Let me, because it's the dev server, I can boost the research, I think. Boost research. Yeah. Boost it. Yes. Okay, close. Research. Boost. Yes. Yes. Purchase. Yes. Okay, child. Purchase. Yes. Research. Boost. What little we can, yeah. Okay, so this should be good. It'll give us the chance to use alright, so this will give us the chance to use the 40T, the SA50. What? What? I thought I chose that to go. Whatever. Whatever. This will give us the chance to use the 40T, the SA50, and the FL10, which are all interesting vehicles in my opinion. You're playing with too many things. You're playing with all the things on my desk. Here, I'll give you my phone and put Peppa Pig on it. Does that sound good? Look, I'm gonna get cartoons for you on my phone. You'll have cartoons to watch. Look, buddy, look. Look. Check it out. Look, yeah. There you go. There you go. Shows. Yay! I did it. I don't know if you guys can hear the kids' shows, but if you can, deal with it. Alright, so we only have HE or all burst de rupture, arm piercing ballistic cap. This is a 100mm autoloader. Yeah! 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 Excitement! Oh wow, this feels speedy. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was a 9-shot autoloader. Didn't it say that in... Hold on. No, that's not what I'm looking at. No, 9 shots per minute. I'm just... Okay, so we have a 7-shot clip in this. Dude, it's so fast. Albeit it's arcade, so it's not like the best, oh, missed. It's not like the best comparison, but, oh, we took a shot there. Yeah, it's arcade, so it's gonna be faster, but, it does feel mighty fast. So that armor did nothing versus that AMX. It's got good reverse speeds, which is one of the things I often faulted the British for. Neutral steering is whatever, in my opinion. It's actually not so much neutral steering. I don't know if it even is neutral steering. It's sort of neutral steering, but it seems off. It's weird. But it looks like neutral steering. It just feels weird. Oh yeah, this thing has frickin' tires. There's frickin' tires instead of, like, metal tracks, or metal track wheels. I don't know. Probably gonna get killed here, but let's just pop up here and see what we see. Nothing? Interesting. Okay, one thing I will say, the elevation on this, elevation and, let's see, depression here. Okay, elevation and depression on this are significantly better than the Sherman. So I wonder if it's a problem unique to the Sherman. We'll have to see with the other vehicles in the French tree. But that is important to note. There we go. No, it doesn't appear that we have stabilizers, but, I don't know. There we go. Very nice, dude. I really like this cannon. The speed of its reload combined with the size and all that, like, I'm quite pleased with it. Again, this feels like, hey, what's up? Hello to Russia, then. Um, this really does feel... The weaponry feels sort of British, in the sense that you have a fast reload rate, solid shot rounds, but it feels better, because even though the solid shot rounds are the same, like, you know, you still get the same crappy post-pen effects, you can follow up with a shot so much faster, that it really does make the vehicle different. Plus, the one thing I didn't like about the British, as I got into their higher tier, was that they were more focused on being hull down, and that's not really the way I want to play the game. Where these tanks feel a lot... They're fast, they're maneuverable, they're meant to, like, flank, and that's how I want to play the game. So, in that regard, I think I'm very excited about the French tanks coming in. Welcome back, Delir. What time are we at? 4:36, okay. Delir, are you staying around? Oh, in driver's ed. Okay, well, get that driving done good. I need to remember, as it approaches 5, I need to steal that phone away from my child. Hey, battle trophy. Okay, cool. But the 40T is lots of fun. It feels like I wanted the British tanks to feel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say about it. It's the cannon on it is I mean, I haven't used it too much, but it feels awesome. The speed is exactly the type of tank gameplay I was looking for. Like, the next tree I was trying to research was the Russians until the French got announced, because I wanted to do Russian, like, light tanks and try those out. But now with the French tanks in, I think that this is going to be the line of tanks that I'll find, like, my thing in. Just because I like that maneuverability. I like the ability to flank and hit hard and then get out of there. Well, as long as you're not going to get in trouble for watching Delir. Alright, let's bring out the 40T again. So this one you have 7 clips. You can see the autoloader mechanism is fully modeled here. Oh. So the autoloader mechanism is fully modeled, and then you can see the shells ready for clips right there. So I just assume that as you get rid of a clip, you'll get rid of some of those holdings. Like, get rid of the 7 shells. Yeah. We'll hopefully get more of a chance to test this cannon out. Definitely not going to be relying on this vehicle's armor, I don't think, just because it's not great. I think it's maybe 60 millimeters of effective thickness, something like that. But the speed is pretty nice, and the ability to get out here on this flank. Oh, what? What? That sucked. Oh well. Gosh darn it, man. Just let me use my tank. It's a battle. Okay. But yeah, so while we're waiting here, and it's gonna be super short. No, I can't even. Oh, sad. Here, we'll just really quickly. Okay. No, it doesn't let us look. Okay, fine. Here, so to show you the x-ray, it's maybe 80, depending on the angle they hit you at. But, yeah. There we go. Getting into one. Oh, the Japan map. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think we'll try to go for C. That's the one with all the bamboo, I think. Because C has those really wide flanking routes. So I think that we're going to try to go... Oh, did you turn it off? Here. Here, I got you. I'm getting your show pulled back up. There you go. Okay. You'll have to go soon? Alright, man. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. Yeah, let's try to go to C. sucks that we're always starting in progress, but I think because of the small player count on here, there's not much choice in that. Missed on that shot. Okay, so that took out his cannon barrel there. Yeah, it just... This cannon, I don't know, it feels really nice. And I haven't gotten the chance to use it much, but it really does feel like this 40T might be one of my go-to tanks for the front. Like, I think going down this line, I'll have to test the Super Sherman, but going down this line of the Shermans and then hitting the AMX-30 eventually, I think makes a lot of sense for me as a player. But I haven't tested the AMX-13s. But yeah, it's just like, look, we had a 100mm with an autoloader, and we're able to like outspeed T-34s and stuff. It's pretty nice. Doesn't help us getting a victory, but I don't know why he keeps turning off the show. If he think he'd realize, like, hey, I shouldn't do this. It turns off the thing that I want not turned off. Ah, dang it! We were researching, not parts. Oh well. Sorry about that, guys. Why do you keep turning it off? Stop tapping it so much. Just leave it there, okay? Alright. Hopefully we're not in one that's like freaking ending right away. That's all I want. I don't care about joining in progress. I just don't want to start a match that's ending in 2 seconds. Not looking good for us. So this is 6.3 arcade. I wonder what it is RB and sim. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be using these tanks. From what little I've played of them, I think that they fit me well as a player. I don't think that they are going to be fitting everybody as a player. When you run out of your clip, it really is a big deal. Like, it can mean your death. And they have no armor and they're solid shots. So it's... I would say if you liked the British tanks, but wanted something that was a little bit faster and not so much worrying about being hulled down, these would be great to consider. But if you are... Oh, look. But if you are... if you weren't a fan, if you've not played the British tanks, I don't know, I guess give it a shot and see. If you have played the British tanks and you weren't a fan of them, I would not recommend... nice. I would not recommend using these tanks. Dude, this cannon is brutal, man. It's insane. This thing is awesome. Wow. Favorite tank of so far by far. Missed on that shot. It doesn't have the depression or elevation issues as the others I've played. And the speed mixed with the gun is just... it's beautiful. Okay, we do have to note, though, that our clip is down to 3, so we gotta be careful there. Let's try to get on this cap, too, so that our team doesn't lose. Looks like there might be somebody up here. Yeah, there is, for sure. Dude, the reverse speed and everything? Oh, that sucks. Oof, that hurts. So we don't have, yeah, our vehicle is done. Any new American tanks? Not that I saw. I'll double check for you, Graham, when I get into the lobby. I didn't really check anything, but I did see that there was a leak done earlier, and it didn't look like there were any tanks for other nations. Yeah, it didn't look like there were tanks for other nations at all. So I'll check when we get in. I think the Americans might be getting an AD4, possibly, because that was found in the patch notes. But other than that, we wouldn't know. So this is the Super Sherman, I believe, for the Israelis. Because it is technically produced by the French, although it was used by the Israeli army. And I'm curious to know how this is going to perform, because it seems sort of Firefly-esque, like the French version of the Firefly or something. And I did like the Firefly, so I'm curious to know how this is going to perform. I mean, technically, you could say that the M4 variants that are on the French line are American tanks, but rest in peace, us, dude. I'm pretty certain that these new spark effects, like, I don't know if you saw that when I shot that guy, there was a huge spark. I'm pretty sure those are new, because I didn't notice those before. The reload rate is nice. And it also doesn't take as long to turn, I feel, as a Firefly does. Not good for us. Here we go. Let's we'll peek this hill right up here. There's somebody over here that I would like to just pop. Well, okay, that AMX is dead. Oh, let's turn that way. KV1. Oh! CA Lorraine, okay. Alright. So then, last one is the autoloader M4. Here, you want your shows again? Alright. Here. Yeah, you can see just this M4. I think it's maybe just a problem with the M4, but the elevation depression is really bad. If you were considering buying this as the premium tank, I do enjoy playing it, but just keep that in mind, that it has really, really bad elevation and depression. Bad enough that I would probably say it's not worth purchasing, and that you should either just pick up the AMX13 version or pick up the cheaper French package. I mean, I don't know, it's not bad. You guys are seeing how it plays, but it's just, I don't know what to say about it, I guess. Like, it does well, and it gets me kills. It's just, you can't... Hey, what's up, Vinyl? Welcome to the channel, man. It does well, and it gets kills. It's just, you can't hold down. You're stuck having to go over a hill to engage anyone, and that's a huge disadvantage. No, nothing. But I will say the speed at which the autoloader reloads, now that I've gotten to use it a bit more, is really nice. Oh, that hurts. Pretty sure that was that guy that just blew up in front of us. It might be this dude over here. Like, I guess we can hold down right here. But just, except for very... Oh, wow. Rest in peace, us. Except for very few circumstances, you're really not gonna be able to... You're really not gonna be able to hold down. You're gonna have to cover. go over the hill to engage. Okay. So far, though, I do like the autoloaders. I don't think they're overpowered by any means, especially since it's solid shot. But the 40T, man, that one... The Super Sherman, so far, like, my feelings on it are just whatever. But the 40T, man, that one it really is nice. Very nice. I'm very happy with it. 100mm with an autoloader is a beautiful thing. The 75 with an autoloader, like, it's nice. It's alright. But the 100mm with the autoloader, oh, that is something else. It actually makes me curious to try the AMX with the... Well, no, the AMX with the 90 I don't think is autoloaded. I think it's manual. Either way, I'm excited about the French tanks, having played them now. I still want to get the AMX 30. Hopefully we can pick that up today. But we'll have to see. Alright, so here we'll start off with the layering 40. Yeah, we'll stop turning it off if you want to keep hearing your shows. There you go. Okay, here we go, 40. Alright, where will we spawn? We spawned south. But you'll see, like, the acceleration is alright. It's not the fastest acceleration, but once you get up to speed, I find it to be pretty quick. And the cannon has really made me fall in love. And this one doesn't have anywhere near the elevation or depression problems that the Sherman with the autoloader does. Honestly, this tank is so fast that it can get me in trouble. Yeah, it's so fast that it'll get me in trouble. Like, because I'll push up with it and get into a spot that I shouldn't have gotten into, like push too far forward. Yep, like now. No, that's not what I wanted. Speed. Use speed. Use speed, please. Oh gosh, this is horrible. This is going horribly. Nope, super dead. Yeah. Alright. That's fine. We'll get to try the Super Sherman more. And I don't think the Super Sherman's going to be my favorite at all. It feels very much like a regular Sherman. And I just could care less for the regular Shermans. It's kind of the big reason that... Kind of the big reason I didn't go down the American line. Oh, Graham, I forgot to look to see if there were any other tanks for other nations that were new. I'll give a look at that now. Skip. Skippity skip skip. Okay, to hangar. So you want to know whether there are any new American tanks? I don't think so, based off of the leak. And looking at it, it looks like they're moving things around. Check all tanks? Okay, will do. It looks like they're moving things around. I think there were more tanks here, weren't there? Yeah, I think they moved things around. Let me take a look at their planes, though, because... There you guys go. There you go. 84 in American line. Yeah. No, they've added to the American attacker line for sure. It looks like things are moved around though, overall. Now that I'm looking at it. Alright, let's take a look at German aviation. I'm not even going to be able to tell the difference, but I'll stay on here for a brief second. Just so that everybody can take a look. There's so many planes here, man. Let's take a look at their army too. Yeah, I don't see anything. Russians. No, nothing on the Russians either. British? Oh, we didn't look at their planes. Not seeing any differences, but I'm not too familiar with their planes. British, let's see, this is their planes. Everything looks pretty standard. Yeah, not seeing anything different. Their army. Nope, nothing different except for the movement of... If this didn't already happen, like if this happened and I wasn't aware, then yeah, but this looks like this is new. Japanese. I don't see anything new here. Same with their planes. I don't see any. Oh, no, here, this is new. Right here. Italians, yeah, that's nothing. And nothing. And then French, obviously this is all new. And then they've got 2 new fighters here, I believe. This is new. This is also new, I think. And then, I thought there was something else that they said they had added. Or maybe it was data mined. I thought there was something else. But I could be wrong. Alright, but there you go. Alright, let's get into another battle. We have time for maybe one more, depending on how fast it goes. But we're going to be cutting it close, because at 5, there's a giveaway for Yeezys. And you got to be one of the first to enter to get in. 4:57, so I got 3 minutes. But yeah, the French so far, in terms of the army, the only things I've tried are this, the M4, and then this line, sort of, kind of. The rank 1 tanks, honestly, I haven't played rank 1 in so long that I can't give a good frame of mind for them. Rank 2, this thing I just didn't like at all. But again, it's like really low tier, so it could be that 2.0, I don't think I remember liking any 2.0 things anyway. The M4 is an M4. The Super Sherman, I haven't played it enough to give it a verdict, but it seems sort of just like a Firefly, kind of. In the sense that it's sort of a Sherman with a better gun, but better is an objective term because it's solid shot only. So, okay. Hold on, buddy. I know you want to watch your shows, but let me just do this thing. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and you'll get to watch your shows again. Okay, 56 seconds. 52 seconds. So actually, we're going to spawn in, but we got to watch this app because this is going down. Hey, Lorraine, buddy. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. Okay. Because we have to, like, from what I understand, we just have to tap this and be one of the first to tap it. I'm going to pull a stop here. Okay, 13, 13. Here, just pulling it up to chat. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Yeah. Must select correct image. Got it. Only tap once. Okay. Select the picture with the skier dressed in blue. Done. Okay. Okay, it's checking sizes, checking availability, checking sizes, checking availability, checking sizes. Don't tease me, boy. Don't tease me, app. Gosh darn it, man. We missed it. It's that fast, dude. That freaking fast. Alright, buddy. No worries. Here. Ah, we're crashing into everything. Here, there's your shows back. Thank you for letting me borrow my phone for 2 minutes. Okay. So we're going to use this Lorraine 40 as a... We're going to use it how I feel it should be used. By flanking the enemy. I want to be wary of this road here. Was a brief glimpse at an M4 there. Hopefully you guys can see this tank and why I love it so much. Straight up obliterating buildings there. Oh, this M4 is... Okay, so the good thing is I think we're going to be falling... Okay, hold on. No, waited too long. Okay. Good thing is we're kind of collapsing in on them. We're going to make a pocket. Took out the Ferdinand's cannon barrel, that's helpful. And you can see just the speed with... Oh! Oh no! Rest in peace, us. Wow, this guy just decided to leave us? That's awfully nice. What? Hey! Our gun works. Dude, that reverse speed though, that is something completely foreign to me as a British tank player. Ah, well, we tracked him. Yeah, the reverse speed on this tank is insane. Just the speed on the tank in general is insane, and I love it. It really is something else. And the cannon I really do like a lot. So let's take out... we'll take out the premium one just because I want to try to get that AMX 30. And I don't know. If we die in this, we'll pull out the Super Sherman. But yeah. It doesn't look like they're adding much else besides French tanks this update. And that, to me, is sort of where I think they're bringing ships as well in this update. They haven't said anything about it. But based on the last few tests, and the fact that they said they wanted to get ships before end of year, I can imagine that they're going to do that. And then plus, if we're getting the dev server for French tanks, what, this week? I would imagine that means we're going to get the update next week. That's normally how it goes, I think. Hey, buddy. How you doing here? What do we got? M4 there? Non-pen there. I don't know if you guys can see the reload speed at work there. We still got some rounds in our clip. So we should be fine to engage this guy here. There we go. At this point, I think, at this point, I might try to dump my clip. I mean, we still got 4 shots. I think if we get to 1 shot, I'll dump it and then wait. I thought I saw something over here that I'm wanting to scope out, though. Let's take a peek down here. No, nothing. Okay. But yeah, this is really where I see the French tanks being used, is flanking. Flank, get nice shots, and then retreat tactically. Right up here, we'll just come right around the corner and blast these guys. At least we'll try to. Alright, one of them is heading our way, though. Beautiful. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get your, what's it called, in a second. I'll get your show in a second. And then we're just going to round this corner. We've got a few shots to use. Oh, okay. I have to push out a little more than I would have liked, but... we got one more shot. Okay. We're going to retreat at this point. Oh, no. And that's the issue with this vehicle. Although I don't know what this guy's doing. See, but here the real trouble is that, you know, this guy... Are you not trying to kill me, or what's the deal here? I don't think he is. But you can see there you can see there the, what's it called? The issue that comes up, like, I chose to put all of my shots into that Panzer, and then a guy rounded the corner, and I had to wait 45 seconds to get new shots. So that's really the, that's the cost of the autoloaders. So it's definitely an interesting trade-off. Because you do get a faster fire rate, but on the other hand, you can really get screwed up. So far, though, I think I was looking for tanks that were different than, you know, having gotten to 6.7 British, I was looking for something that was different than how that played, but still liked a lot of the attributes. I just didn't like the, okay, you're going to drive forward and then hold down and wait there. You know, they play really defensively, and I like to be aggressive, and I think this fits into that playstyle. It's like a more aggressive British tank. Solid shot, fast reload rate, fast speed, light armor, yeah. And for me, that's a great combination, but it's not going to be... It's going to be like the British, where some people love it, some people hate it. But yeah, so far I've liked the autoloader tanks. The Super Sherman, I haven't gotten to play with it much. I don't know how I feel about it, but overall pretty good. If you're just tuning in, or you tuned in recently, the start of the stream has an overview and like looking at the armor of each tank and everything. So I encourage you watch that. Yeah, go here. Alright. Finally got into a match where we're starting here. That 1v1. But yeah, this is... I'm really liking this tank. The 40T is my favorite so far. And yeah, no, the French make for some interesting 1v1s, especially when you have no autoloader and the other guy is attempting not to kill you. Poor K. Are there even bots? We got a panther right up here. Actually, don't know that I'll be able to shoot. Yeah, the reload rate on this is nice. And just the movement speed in general on it makes it a nice vehicle to use. The panther's pushing up. This is our last shot, so we gotta make it count. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But see, now we have to wait to reload. And I will say this reload time feels a little bit faster than the reload rate of the M4 I was using, the M4 with the autoloader, but it's still pretty long. Like, honestly, being here makes me uncomfortable, and I think in the future I'll probably end up backing up in the future, just like retreating until I get my clip back. But here we go, we got our clip. Fresh clip. Yeah, this... Oh, wow, you could shoot me from there. Okay. But yeah, this clip is... this cannon is turning out to be one of my favorites. It has just a lot of power. It's really nice. The round is nice. I just like it in general. Let's surprise this guy. Our cannon barrel's broke, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna move up onto the cap, see if we can't repair there. I don't know how arcade repairs work. The one thing that's interesting is this gun breach I've had to go down several times and not actually go down. So I wonder if that's them hitting the autoloader function of it, like if they hit down at the bottom of it, because you can see some of those shells there are orange and yellow. So I wonder if that's them hitting there. The other thing I'm curious about is if, when your clip is empty, if the clip on the damage model is also empty. I guess we can probably test that here. Let's just dump. Oh, this guy might be pushing us here. Buddy, I was just testing. Was that our last round? Okay, that was the last round of clip. But no, see, it doesn't change the, you can see it doesn't change the rounds within the clip. So that's interesting. I sort of hope, like, I don't know, if they don't change it, it's not a big deal to me. But, I sort of hope they change that, because that's, what's it called? What are you listening to? That's my son's children's shows. I'm hoping I don't regret this decision. Aw, rest in peace, me. um, there, I turned his music down a little for you. That way you don't have to listen to it. I know it can get stuck in your head. um, but yeah, having used the autoloaders a little bit more and being more comfortable with them, I can definitely say I like them a lot. The, how much pen does it have? I will let you know. 226. The Super Sherman has 168. Well, okay, so I'll take a closer look at the ammo for you, but you can see 168, 90 degrees, 10 millimeters. But like at range and with a little bit of what's it called? You're looking at 110. The go over here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, no, that Lorraine 40T is gosh darn it, is spectacular. It's fast. It has a huge punch, and it shoots fast. Like for me, I think the Lorraine 40T is like my perfect tank, but it certainly won't be that for everyone because it is only armor-piercing rounds. There's no HE filler in it. Same with the Super Sherman. The Super Sherman honestly feels like a Firefly so far, which like the Firefly was alright, but it wasn't my favorite. And it's the same with the Super Sherman so far. Yeah, I'll show you the French G. If you're still able to go back, you can also just head back and you'll be able to see the... I did an overview of all the vehicles. Yeah, this feels like a Firefly. And it's not bad. Like, the Firefly wasn't a bad tank. But, think about buying high-tier AMX. I haven't tried the high-tier AMX. Dang, dude. See, that shot, dude. It's so powerful. It is so powerful. That one shot wrecks the whole vehicle. Yeah, so I haven't tried the high-tier AMX. I didn't buy it. I bought the M4 with the autoloader. So I can't say how it performs, but I can give you a look at it. I don't have any of the AMXs. I was going for the AMX 30. Yeah, because the AMX line is separate from the line that you have to take to get to the AMX 30, which is like the high tier tank, and that's the one I'm most excited about. The one thing I will say is don't buy... Well, I don't want to say not to buy it, but there are a few things to keep in mind before buying the M4 with the autoloader, primarily being the elevation and depression is crap. This is your depression, and this is your elevation. So it's really, really bad. I find that I can't get hold down anywhere, and if I ever want to shoot at a tank that's on the other side of a hill, I usually just have to crest the hill and bring my whole tank up on top of the hill to shoot them. Other than that, though, the autoloader and the cannon from it is really nice. So I guess it's the same cannon as the AMX, so I guess I can talk a little bit about the AMX, just in terms of its armament, and that is that it's nice, but it's solid shot, so expect it to perform sort of like a British tank that can shoot faster. The shot is very nice. The reload rate is about 5.5 seconds, somewhere around there. Yeah. So the reload rate for the cannon's around 5.5 seconds, and it shoots a solid shot. So you're looking at so you can see the reload rate there at work. And here we're ready to engage these guys when they come up here. Question is, how are they going to attack us? No, 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 no! Depression, depression! No! That's, see, or elevation there. Four round, no, it's 12 rounds in the AMX. It shoots solid shot. Not Germans. So yeah, there was a perfect example of, in my opinion, the biggest weakness of that M4. Is just in those situations where you can't really depress the gun. This is the AMX that's manually reloaded. It's not an autoloader. But okay, let's take a look at that tech tree for you. 520. But yeah, so I like the autoloaders, but since they only shoot solid shot, they sort of feel like British tanks with a faster reload rate. And they pack a nice punch, like the 100mm that's on the Lorraine 40T. That is super nice. It's becoming my favorite vehicle, I think. Okay, to hangar. Alright, so here we are. This is the French tank tree. So briefly, this is your vehicle that if you got it, your premium. No new tanks other than the French tanks that I could see. There were a couple new planes, but that was it. They go pretty fast in reverse. I don't think they go faster. But this is the stats for the AMX with the rockets on it. So you have 41 mile per hour top speed, basically not much armor at all, but 163 armor penetration at close range. Dang it, dude, I keep forgetting to switch to parts. Good, at least that has parts. So this is your armor here. So you can see, I mean, you know, depending on the angle, maybe it goes up to about 90. But I wouldn't rely on your armor at all, especially from the sides. You could probably get penetrated by some of the coaxials. Here's the X-ray for it. So you got 3 crew. You can see the ammo in there. The best. So one thing to keep in mind is this Sherman is a 4.7 battle rating. The 4.7 Sherman, like, is keeping up fine with the Lorraine 40T. Like, I'm using that as my backup to this, and it works perfectly fine. So at 4.7, I imagine it's pretty spectacular. But again, the elevation and depression, you're gonna find several moments when it's gonna hurt you, like it can kill you, because you can't get your cannon up or down far enough to get your target. The AMX-13, I haven't played any of them, so I can't say, but I would imagine it's pretty good. I don't know. I guess I can test drive it right here. Let's do that. I'll test drive it in arcade so that I can give, because I've only been playing them in arcade, because you can't do any other mode really in devblog. But the low tier French tanks I could care less about. I'll show them to you real quick though. And the higher tier is really where, to me, I'm excited. Alright, depression. That looks much better than the Shermans. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot better. Elevation. Not the best, but it is better than the Shermans. The Shermans is significantly worse, but it's not the best. Swedish tanks is secondary line. That'd be neat. And here you can see the reload rate. It's about 5.5 seconds. The reload rate when you're out of a clip is about 45 seconds, something like that. Oh, shoot. Oh no, because it's arcade. That's right, we're testing an arcade. Okay. I thought that these were second-gen missiles for a second. I was going to say. But yeah. Alright, let's return to hangar real quick. So I'll give you a look at the French tank tree real quick. I looked at them in depth at the start of the stream. Modifications? No, there's not more than solid shot. I've looked at them. So the different ones have different shots though. So and I'll show it to you up here. But basically, the start, you have the starter stuff. There wasn't really anything interesting. There is their AA truck, which I think is neat. It's a Bofors, and it's long. Then you have a lot of American stuff creeps its way in. This is the first AMX13 you'll get, and it's actually not an autoloader, it's manually loaded. So you can see that. Yes, there's the AMX50. And you can see this one shoots these things. So armor piercing cap, ballistic cap. Then you have the other AMXs here. This is this one, but without the whatever they're called. And then you get the, so this is the AMX without, they're both the same gun-wise. And you can see they shoot only either HE, arm piercing cap, ballistic cap, or armor piercing cap. Hold on, let me get my son's shows up. He turned them off. Don't worry, buddy. I'm getting them for you. Don't worry. You just, when you click off of it, I have to take time to get back to it. Can't get back to it right away. So you have the Lorraine and the AMX50. These are pretty dope. Yeah, they're pretty dope. They're sort of like they're sort of German tank destroyer-ish. Oh. Yeah, they're very similar to tank destroyers from the Germany line. Yes, you do need to research the French one. You can see the armor on this one is pretty decent. I mean, I don't know, for 7.7, I guess, maybe not the best, but 302 armor pen. Here's the X-ray of it. Pretty freaking big. 120 cannon. Yeah. No, these are not autoloaders. This has a 20-second reload rate, give or take. And this has a 15-second. None of the French TD... So the only French vehicles with autoloaders are this M4, this AMX, this Lorraine 40T. This AMX does not have one. No, it does. Yes, that's why I'm excited to use that one. This is the AMX that I'm curious about. This one, and yeah, so all of these AMXs here, the Lorraine 40T, and then these two are autoloaders. None of the rest have them. The shells for it, this only shoots Obus de Rupture, just armor piercing. That's it. There's no shells to research either. The AMX30, which is what I'm excited about, that one shoots either heat or HE, and that's it. Yeah, this one has 360 millimeters of penetration with heat. Then the AMX 1390, which I'm excited about, I believe this shoots heat fin stabilized. And it's auto-loaded, which, like, to me is pretty dope. I feel like I like this similarly to how I like, what's it called? So this one has 320 millimeters of pen with its heat fin stabilized. And it just looks sexy. The cannon barrel is dope. Then you have the AMX 13 Hot, which shoots just armor piercing capped, 168. But it has hot missiles, so ATGMs. This one goes back to, I believe, just, yeah, armor piercing. So. And this is using, yeah, the rupture stuff. So these rupture rounds I like. Autoloader with smoke. I didn't think about that, but yeah, that would be pretty derpy. But yeah, so the tanks that I'm most excited about are well, I didn't think I would be as excited, but the Lorraine 40T 100mm autoloader is glorious. It is so good. The AMX 30 I'm excited about because it seems sort of like a The AMX30 seems sort of like a leopardish. I don't know, like if you look at it, it's pretty nice. You can see the upper front plate is actually not too bad depending on where you're looking. Whoa, hey, no, do not throw the phone like that. That's not the right behavior. So the AMX, depending on where you're looking at it, like if you're angling and all of that jazz, it's pretty great. The turret armor is, it's some of the, like, you don't want to shoot up here, but like these sides, only 180-ish. The cheeks here. And this, I think, is additional armor. Yeah, there's a plate here that's 90, and then there's these up here that are 120. The one thing is that this is going to be a big weak spot for it, this cupola, and the lower front plate isn't great. But it looks like it's going to be like a sort of leopard one. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this. The 40T, like, my first line I'm going to go down for the French is this line, for sure. Just so I can get the 40T and the AMX, and then I'll double back and probably do this, and then this. Okay, if you want to keep watching it, why do you click away from it? Just keep it here. Don't change it to a different screen. I will have to research it all, yes, but at least this way I'm getting an idea of which I'm going to want to play when it comes out. I'm honestly, I'm glad that I can speedily get in, and I'm glad that I can get in really fast and what's it called? And research it. Like, because it gives me, like, I didn't know that I would like the Lorraine 40T. I saw it and I was like, oh, that seems cool. But honestly, I thought I was going to go for the AMX line first, like the AMX 13s. But having played this and having the chance to play this without actually spending time researching it, I realize how awesome it is and how much I want to use it. Oh, break game mode. Interesting. Actually, I shouldn't go. Whatever. I'm going to have to do it anyway. It really isn't a tank to push the front line. It's a tank to flank. Them arcade physics, though. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh. How did I destroy his cannon breach with that? What? You see that? That's crazy. What a weirdo bounce. So after we hold this for a bit, like, I just want to hold this area here for a little bit, and then we'll move forward and probably move up into the left. Yeah. Let's get ready. Oh, of course, the second that we decide to... Ow, that hurts. That's nice. No, that's cool. I don't need... And these are all AI, but... Bruh, did you just, like, walk into my shot there? Oh, and now we have to reload. The long reload. Oh, I forgot I had to reload. Dang it, man. Do not forget that your clip is empty. It really does mess you up. Like, it's gonna take getting used to fall back when your clip is empty. Because you really, there's such a long time. You have about, I mean, it's like 45 seconds, but 45 seconds in this game is forever. I'll bring out the M4. And I think after this match, I'm going to call it for the stream and end it there. But I will be back on tonight with Ark. I just wanted to, I saw the dev blog went up, I saw the French tanks were up, and I couldn't resist. Like, look at it, look at this. I just want to, well, I guess now we can. At first I was, it was looking like we weren't able to aim at him because of our elevation. There you go. You can see the reload right there, just how insane it is. It really is nice. Dang it, dude. That guy was smart. He played it well. Buddy, one more match and then I'm going to be done. After this match ends, I gotta die one more time. And here's the Super Sherman. So yeah, the Super Sherman, like I was saying, it just feels like a Firefly. And you can see the reload rate difference now between the two. It's pretty big. Like between this one and the one with the autoloader, you can see how big the difference is now. But it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel as, like, everybody was like, oh, I want the Super Sherman. I saw it, like, you know, it was a big deal. Like, everybody was like, I need it on Reddit and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it doesn't feel, it just feels like a Firefly. And the Firefly wasn't my favorite. I mean, I like it more than the Shermans, than regular Shermans, but it is not, in my opinion, a crazy, spectacular tank. I do think that perhaps the shell performs a bit better than the British shell. You're choking on an apple. I don't know how to help you, good sir. I wish I could. Okay. I'm glad that you've made a full recovery. Dylan, don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. That's making me money. That's mining Bitcoin. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. No! What are you doing? Stop! Halt! Halt! Cease! Cease and desist! Cease your actions! Goodness gracious. Let's see here. Yeah, stop clicking things. Leave it alone. No, what? You're doing the exact opposite of what I just asked of you. Stop it! You're making error messages pop up. No. would like to push up here. Got that guy. Did that dude just phase into the earth? What's going on here? What is happening? Okay. Alright, so that's going to be the end of my stream. I gotta take care of my son. He's starting to act up. But I appreciate all the people stopping by. I will give you guys one last look at the tech tree real quick. And we'll call it there. Hey! Not acceptable. You can't cry when I tell you no to something. I'll give you guys one last look at the tech tree. And matchmaking in BR? I think it's getting better. I think it is getting better. Yeah, I think that they are making improvements to it. Stop! Stop your crying. Shh. Shh. You can't cry when I tell you no to something. That's not the right behavior. I apologize for his cries. I'll give you guys one last look at the tech tree, but I do encourage you to go to the beginning of this. Yeah, I'm getting off. But I do encourage you to go to the beginning of the stream because I did look at them all there. However, this gives you a quick overview. The AMX30 is what I'm excited about. Lorraine 40T is awesome after using it. This thing is good. I like the Canon a lot, and I imagine that the AMX13s will be good, but its elevation depression suffers a lot. What else? The Super Sherman, it feels like a Firefly. These, I don't know. They're low ranking stuff. But yeah. Anyway, cheers guys. Thank you everybody who stopped by. And I will be streaming Ark later, so if you're interested in that game, definitely do stop by. And when French Tanks come out, I think I will definitely be grinding up to get to the AMX30 / probably 13 hot and all that goodness. Anyway, cheers everyone.